you could draw it up, is that how you want your final game at Autzen to end?
I could say no. That was heart wrenching. That was such a roller coaster. I've never been under that much stress in a long time. I think the last time I was under that much stress was like the last psychology test I took. I'm just kidding, but it was great. It was really good to be a part of that. It was an incredible game. It went back and forth. I really wasn't expecting it to be like that. I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting, but you wouldn't expect it to come down literally to the last drive of the game. That was cool.
When you guys gave up that touchdown, how tough was it to be on the sidelines and have to watch?
Well, it's when the touchdown happened, it's like I don't know. It was so weird because I come down kind of helping my gap control, and I could have sworn that somebody brought him down because I have a blocker. I got to take the blocker on to help close the gap, and he just squirts out of it, and I just broke down right there. I was like, no, and at that point, the score was close enough. I was like, if there's any time for these guys to pull out a miracle, now's the time. And that's what happened. I sat on the sideline. I was a little upset, and I wouldn't say that I was like hopeless, but I felt like I couldn't do anything else. It's not my turn anymore. So I literally just sat there, sitting and just praying that this is going to end the right way, and it happened.
You did get a chance to come on the field, though, to end it. I mean, after the offense scores, what was your mindset going in there?
Oh, just after that, it's like it's time to end this game. They're going to try and come after us deep. And, they gave us whatever they had a bunch of incompletes, and that's exactly what we were looking for, Just keep knocking the ball down. Let them keep throwing it, knocking the ball down. That final play, he fumbles the ball, and I just ran over to Tony, and I just laid on him. I just hugged him. I was like, we did it. We finally ended this game. I thought for a second it might have went to overtime.
You didn't look at the score?
I mean, I was looking at it. I just thought for a second like something crazy could possibly happen. We're gonna have to go to overtime. That was like before that last drive, though.
Never lost the Beavers in your career. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, it does. So I have this little beaver skin hat that I was ready to pull out, so I'm gonna wear that on my way out of here.
All right, talk about what this win means to the senior class, finishing strong in their last game.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, and this is my last game that I'll ever walk through the tunnel in Austin in pads again. And the best part about it is that we walked away with a win, and everybody is so excited. It's the end of the season, and it's the end of our careers here. People are gonna move on and do other things, but we'll always remember this. And the way that it ended, it's almost story like. It's like a fairy tale. It's like, who would have thought that in our last game it was literally gonna come down to the last drive, and then we pulled it out and we won. It's gonna be a great story for me to tell to people.
Another senior, Josh Huff, with obviously an incredible game. Watching from the sidelines, what did you see from him, and what does it mean to have a friend, a senior friend like Huff, have such a big game, given kind of what he's been through over the course of his career?
Yeah, the thing about him is we needed him to do that. I expect Josh to go out there and make plays, same as he would expect me to go out there and make plays. And I'm real proud of him for the game that he had, because when we needed somebody to step up and make some catches, he did that. And I'm real proud of him for that. I'm glad that he was on our team at this time,
How would you kind of rate this season, or just at least assess the season that you guys had, up to this point before the movie?
I can't really just rate a season. I mean, I'm still in the middle of just basking in the glory of what just happened, So for me to look at it in retrospect, I'm just living in the moment. This is my last time, so if I were to give it something, I wouldn't be able to do that just yet.
Well, congratulations.